Hello, everyone. Welcome back as we get ready for our finals match of our Pre-Sunken City Tournament number 2. And to join me for this epic finals, we have the wonderful Jiminator. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for these finals because it looks like we're about to see the age-old, tried and true classic matchup: aggro versus control.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Can someone curve out in 5 minutes, or are we going to be here for 40 minutes?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. We've seen both of these players already before, so yeah, definitely a opposites kind of matchup. And we saw one of the matches went by super fast. Like you said, the aggro, it was like just a beat down. And then the other one kind of just slowly worked its way through the game, built up pieces, and then all of a sudden just ended the game. So yeah, kind of going to be interesting to see which way this goes. Would you mind giving us a quick breakdown of these players' decks here? What are we going to be seeing?
For sure. In the left corner, we have Parallax, and he's going to be running Control Warrior with an interesting tech of Mutinous the Devourer instead of just going pure dragons. And he'll also has a pretty standard looking Owl Lock. Very powerful deck when it can assemble its pieces, but if it doesn't, if it doesn't get the Mithril Rod on 5, it can really fall behind, and that's going to matter quite a bit with these aggressive decks. And his final deck is the return of everyone's least favorite one-eyed boy, Il'gynoth. With these unnerfs, Il'gynoth is back at full power, and oh boy, is Ladder feeling it. And in the other corner, we have Uchiha Sasuke with Face Hunter. You've known it since the dawn of time, and it'll be here long after we all die. Face Hunter is here to rock another tournament. His list appears to be fairly standard, but I gotta say, I love the use of Okani, and Crab Rider seems inspired now that it's gotten unnerfed, and Face Hunter has moved towards this more buff strategy. Next up in Uchiha Sasuke's list is Beast Druid with Crab Rider again. Gotta love riding the crab because it just takes games when you buff it. And yeah, his list looks pretty standard. Just really the Crab Riders are the really intriguing thing, and I'm assuming they're doing a lot of work. I do actually like the Moonlit Guidance in the more aggressive Beast Druid. Normally you see it if you play Guff, but I like that he's not playing Guff and he's just going with the Guidance for extra late game consistency. And then the final deck is Aggro Stealth Paladin. Oh boy. This list looks straight out of Forged in the Barrens with only a couple of new cards here to spice it up. Except for one card that I gotta say has been doing a lot of work in these last couple weeks, King Mukla.
Yes.
So yeah.
Poor King Mukla. Gonna be leaving us in standard. But you know, we're not even gonna get to see it because the Paladin has unfortunately been banned out. I would love to see that. I love Paladin myself, so I wanted to see it, but the Paladin has been banned, and the Warrior on the other side. Yeah. So no muteness.
So it's going to be
either.
Yeah. So it's going to be Owl Lock, and Il'gynoth versus Face Hunter and Beast Druid. I gotta say, for Parallax, I feel kind of bad because I'm thinking that Owl Lock might be the weak link because it can get smorked down pretty hard if he doesn't get the right hand.
Yeah, I mean, the Demon Hunter might as well, but the Demon Hunter at least has a few more tools to try to remove things off of the board or heal up a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna see the Demon Hunter actually come out first here as well. Maybe a testament to that. Gonna hope that they can sneak in the win with the Demon Hunter first, and then, even if there's maybe one bad matchup with the Warlock, maybe they can get lucky and get the win on the second game.
Yeah, and that would be a wonderful dream if it weren't for the fact that Sasuke opened Trog and Og Merchant.
Yeah.
A very gross combo against Demon Hunter specifically. Hopefully, it's actually kind of interesting. Sasuke, if Sasuke, like, it all depends on what the third card is.
Well,
That changes quite a bit. Because I was going to say, you might not want to even play the Trog on turn 1 unless you have a buff to go with the Og Merchant. And Adorable Infestation is about as good as you could ask for.
yeah. I mean, it's interesting too. Hunter loves to go first, right? Hunter does not want to have the coin. Like Face Hunter loves going first. But it's also interesting because I think into this Demon Hunter, even if there was a potential of coin and then removal, like it's still an option. Even generating another Trog, like, it still might just get removed.
Yeah.
But
so Sasuke is a little bit of a interesting decision here. He could go Infestation on a Trog and the Initiate, or he just can go Divine Shielded up. But he chooses to do neither and just go, full board.
Yeah, no Divine Shield is pretty interesting, although I guess it still does Immolation Aura. It would have to be more than just Immolation Aura, though.
He could Immolation Aura and coin for hero power to clear. Because you could like coin hero power, attack, coin, Immo Aura.
Yeah.
But yeah, as it stands, Parallax does not have that. So it's gonna be Parallax is dealing with a pretty awkward hand. And Sasuke, if he can roll the Kolak off Demonic Companion, the Leok, mini Leok, he can really start to deal a lot of damage.
Yeah. I wonder if going for this line that Sasuke went for is kind of a testament to what you're saying, though. Is this going to be an answer of the hero power Immolation Aura? And if it is, okay, kind of expected. But if not, now is there more potential? Oh my god, well, more potential now.
Yeah.
Well, forget everything I was saying. This is just an incredible top deck.
Yep. Trog is proving once again why it should have got nerfed even harder.
Yeah. I mean, especially in these specific matchups. And yeah, Demon Hunter is definitely one of these, especially with the revert of that Moarg and the Il'gynoth that we keep referring to. But I mean, yeah, it's
God. Right into the
Okay, Sasuke did this earlier. Yeah, how do you deal with this? You just can't.
Where my showstopper at, boys?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The worst part too is that I think
even looking at his hand and being like, "Wow, this would be great if playing something didn't immediately punish me."
Yeah, yeah. There's no good answer here at all, and one problem that Demon Hunter has is it does have a difficulty with dealing with the bigger minions. So maybe if this Trog were still fairly small, there might be an answer, but also the fact that there's a wide board and a large minion just makes it even more difficult now for Parallax to deal with.
At the very least, he'll be able to swing some heals here.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Cult Neophyte on top of everything. This could be the straw that broke the camel's back. I would have traded the 1/1. You might as well keep the Trog at full health.
Yeah.
But I suppose he's valuing just the board's presence.
That was
a little late.
Yeah. And any possibility? I'm trying to think like if Parallax can find anything, but yeah.
There's always one possibility, that bottom right.
Just do it yourself. That works too. Well, okay. Well, we talked before the series about this potentially being a beatdown or not, and that first game felt like a beatdown.
Yeah. I'm curious if Paradox will keep trying to hammer the door with the Il'gynoth, or if he'll switch over to the Owllock. Uchiha's got to cue the Beast Druid, so we'll see how it does against hopefully a better opening from Parallax.
Yeah.
And Sasuke caught his elite #1 incredibly big brain strategy of Trog on 1.
I mean, when it works, it works. You just keep doing it. And wow, Sasuke has definitely managed to do that like almost every game that we've seen in this series.
Gets the taunts to go with it next turn. Oh.
Okay. But there's a Fell Barrage now.
Hand is a lot better.
Yes. Agreed. Is this now just a coin into that Fell Barrage? Yeah, it almost feels like it has to be.
I was going to say you could afford to just hero power it, but honestly, after last game, I would have done that too.
Yeah, there is that mental aspect too. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. Not gonna let it happen again.
Yeah. All right. Well, Parallax is like, thank goodness. First time in a game and a half, I can cast a spell and not feel like I'm dying inside. So let's see what Parallax will do.
Well, you say that before the Discover options pop up, because maybe these will be some really bad Discovers.
That's true. I'm curious what Parallax is thinking right now. It feels like Illidari is the obvious play, but maybe of these, I think you'd go Philosophy, maybe even Stelina. She's not great here, but she can do stuff. I do like that you can copy the Fellgorger.
Yeah,
and that'll be a 5/4, which is a lot better. Does Sasuke just go for Moonlit Guidance, or just shore up with the Power of the Wild? I think you just shore up with the Power of the Wild, especially because you're going to follow up with Pride's Fury, but I'm wrong. He rips into a 1-drop, getting another 1-drop.
Yeah, I wonder, maybe with the just seeing Parallax go for the hero power, maybe that means Sasuke feels a little bit more comfortable just trying to go for board.
Oh, here comes Second Studies with he could actually grab an I-Beam here, use the I-Beam on the inside, that's 1 mana now, and then the other I-Beam will still be 1 mana. So that's a kind of cool play you can do. Granted, you're kind of wasting heals, so maybe he doesn't do it for that reason. Or maybe you actually cast the outside one because you're going to use Fellgorger to draw, and then the turn after that I-Beam will be live.
Yeah, this definitely feels like how you manage the setup, right? Like, do you care more about just using them now, or is it a maneuver it to set up for something else?
Yeah. I mean, you're casting one of them here for sure.
Agreed.
It's just which one. And I personally like casting the outer one more, even though it feels like you're losing 2 discounts.
Yeah. I mean,
and he casts the inner one. All right.
The way this hand is shaping up, like you're probably never getting the discount on that skull unless you really, really wait on it, and that does not feel like something Parallax wants to do.
Yeah. But Uchiha's hand is kind of clunky right now. I mean, I think the play is Vibrant Squirrel plus Power of the Wild, and you probably just go for the 3/2. Just to get it so that the Umbral Owl is cheaper, and hopefully the Pride's Fury hits something.
like that's what they do.
Yep. Nothing wrong with going to one.
Yeah. I mean, especially after you saw like from Sasuke's perspective, right? You saw a hero power 2 turns ago into then a pick a card, clear one thing with an I-beam. All right. That's a pretty clear indication that there's not board removal at the moment for Parallax.
It's kind of annoying because Parallax can do like really mana efficient plays, but there's no like real payoff to them. I mean, he could do like Fury, kill the 2/1, then I-beam for 1 mana on the 3/2, then use Philosophy on the Felgorger. And that's like very cool and efficient, but at the same time, it leaves you with nothing, and maybe just getting board presence is better.
Oh, not even going for it in Outcast, just gonna straight up use it.
Yeah, gets the job done pretty much the same, and you don't waste the Fury. I could definitely see why. I'm just too much of a fan of saving mana. Numbers go down, I get happy.
Yeah.
We just use a Brad's Fury here by the looks of it. Yeah. You need this board to stick for a turn or two.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully this sticks.
I mean, if it does, which again, there hasn't really been a lot of removal so far. I think Sasuke probably has to be feeling pretty confident. And if this sticks, that second Pride's Fury gonna come down, there's no way that board is getting removed.
Yeah, the big worry for Sasuke is he's running out of cards, and Parallax is more than happy for this game to last a longer amount of time. So the fact that Sasuke has not found a composting or anything like that is not good. But he did find an acorn. 2. And an oracle. And the oracle is pretty good. You can just go really hard wide. But it's probably smarter to save the resources. But still, this is an awkward board for Parallax.
Whoa, snap Felgorger. Okay.
Yeah. Chaos Strike gets some draw, and another extremely awkward skull.
There is potential to find something like maybe I don't even know what. I think only one I-beam from the deck was found, right? So there could have been another I-beam pulled, but and still, that's with the 4 health minions, an I-beam doesn't even do enough.
It does let you take out one of the 7 health minions, but I mean
that's true. Yeah.
2 cards for 1, even though it is a bigger one. The problem is that these skulls are just clogging in Parallax's hand. I think he's gonna have to like hard cast one next turn if nothing goes right.
Definitely.
I'm curious. I need to take a quick look at it. I'm assuming he's saving the philosophy for the Mohawk Artificer.
Very likely, yeah. Other acorn coming out too, and then the other squirrel. So this Alloon, again, could do some work here.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just gotta solidify the board now. Hope you top deck Arbor up and lock this game out.
I mean, with the lack of removal, it feels like from Parallax, it almost has felt like this board and potentially the game has been kind of locked up, but I'm never going to count it out.
Perspective, if you want to or from Sasuke's perspective, I'm assuming Sasuke is thinking, oh God, he hasn't played any of his cards. That means that he's saving a lot of really good removal. So I got to be careful in how I play my stuff. But Parallax just has a really bad hand.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like it looks like Parallax just threw out the concede there. I mean, straws. I don't know, maybe an immolation aura, but that
He
seemed...
needed those MO auras earlier.
Oh, yeah, 4 turns earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, those came way too late. Oh. Wow. That was our finals.
Yeah.
That was the finals. But, I mean, amazing play and a great lineup, I think, from Sasuke that we saw really targeting kind of the big decks, I think, that a lot of people are playing. Like you said, this Demon Hunter, I think, really has come back because of the balance change reverts on both the Moarg and the Il'gynoth, and also Druid. I mean, people are still playing a lot of Druid. Well, both of those get really punished by super aggressive decks, and
and
Sasuke
just buffing in general, which is, I think, a big reason why he brought Paladin and like the Face Hunter has just shifted to more of a buff strategy.
Yeah,
Crab Rider, the real threat of the unnerfs. Everyone thought it was everything else. It was one little Murloc riding a crab.
That's right.
Except we didn't see it at all these games.
I know. No, the Trog was the absolute terror in that series. It felt like, I mean, especially that first game, but just buffing the health is like Druid and Demon Hunter both, I think, in the meta overall, like they don't have enough removal and they don't have the big minion removal. So if you can get those buffs out, or even Divine Shields, the Paladin was banned, but Divine Shields make things super awkward as well for removing things, especially against Druid.
Yeah. I gotta say, I did call 50% chance that it'd be a lightning round or a slow round, and it looks like it was lightning round. Congratulations to Chia for winning.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to them. I will be reaching out to them to get them that bundle provided by Blizzard for the new expansion, Voyage to the Sunken City. And thank you as well, Jiminator, for joining me for this cast. So I feel so bad. Two of the series today went so fast.
Yeah, it didn't take up a lot of my time.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's a benefit, is that now you can get back to your day. But is there anything that you would like to plug or say before we wrap this up for the day?
Sure. I'm the Jiminator HS. I stream on twitch.tv/thejiminatorhs. I play really bad rogue memes, and I'm going to be playing a lot of really bad rogue memes once the new expansion comes out, as well as other decks. I might even force myself to play other classes. It'll be fun.
That's right, yeah. Forcing ourselves to play other classes that we don't typically play is always just such a hoot. It's always so much fun.
When there's new ways to play, it can be.
That's true. Yes, yeah. We are all very excited for the new expansion, but thank you so much again for joining me. I had an absolute blast with this casting, even though it did go very quickly.
No, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it's fun to see just how how crazy Iron Deep Trog is. Let's be honest.
Yes, yeah, that's not leaving. So we'll see how relevant that is coming up.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us as well. And you can check out all of the information for Jiminator in the description below as well to find more from him. And we will see you in the next one.
Have a good day.